Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy, the Strongest Wizard, and today we're going to be turning up the heat in the kitchen just a little bit, and we're going to be talking about the most overrated deck in the format, and that's actually Kinemon. Yes, I know, crazy, but before you get your pitchforks, and before you guys go wizard hunting, alright, I'm going to let you know why exactly I feel that way, and why I'm probably right. So let's dive in. So where do we begin? Okay, first we're going to be talking about my original tier list that I made for OP02. And I think it's really important because myself, I rated Kinemon extremely high. And I know a ton of you guys are actually writing a message in the comment section below on how terribly wrong I am. But before you guys finish typing and hitting that send button or that done button, go ahead and just hear me out real quick, okay? Hear me out. So, you know, my first impressions of Kinemon, the deck is broken, right? The deck literally, turn 1, Okiku, turn 2, Yamato, like, there's so many, then late game you bring out Odin, it has control. I mean, green is one of the best colors in the game, period. It has, like, control, aggression, the event cards are pretty good, really, the 2K counters are good. You got Bonnie, you got Momo, some of the best searchers in the game. Like, how is this deck not good, right? And by any means, I am not saying at all Kinemon is a bad deck. I'm still saying Kinemon's a good deck, but I think he's overrated, right? Everyone is putting Kinemon at first, second. I've seen some maybe at third best decks in the format. I don't think he even belongs. Ready for the hot take? I don't think he even belongs in tier 1, right? And this is my initial tier list that I currently have right now, as you guys can see. So initially I have Kinemon tier 1. We have Zoro, right behind him, and then with Whitebeard. Shortly afterwards, we have Law. I put Kid because Kid is just that green powerhouse, right? And then we have Ivankov, Smoker, and Z, okay? Well, honestly, a lot of these placings of these decks, I was completely wrong about, okay? Let's be honest, okay? But, as the meta develops and as the game continues, things change. We find out more about decks. We find out better loopholes, just better strategies per color, things like that. Leaders just get better, right? So, honestly, where I'm putting Kinemon right now, I'm putting him right here, okay? Now, if I were to update this tier list, which I'm gonna just do right now, some of the placings, this is my new tier list right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and fix this. I guess. I'm going here. I'm going here. Probably put that there. Way off, man. What was I thinking about that Magellan play, right? I'm probably putting Magellan honestly 1.5. I'm putting Z 1.5. I think Magellan is better than Smoker. That's really sad to say because I freaking love Smoker, but that's a whole different video we can talk about some other day. I am putting Kinemon on top of 1.5, barely not making that tier 1. And that's just me because I personally don't like putting more than 3 decks in tier 1, technically. It just feels like really clunky, I like to think of there's 3 best decks in the format. That's it, But obviously in OP02, there's a ton of decks that are really, really good. And there's a ton of decks that can just like super perform. So if you're watching this video and you're like, dude, I win with Kinemon and my locals every single week, this deck is broken, right? Well, yeah, of course, that can happen to anybody. That can happen with any of the tier 1 or the tier 1.5 decks all the time. That's very possible, right? But taking a look at some results lately, right? So if you guys don't know, Eggman is an incredible content creator. And he has his website and he has like a whole bunch of like top decks for like the previous regionals. And here we have the March 25th webcam regional that was put on by I think it's Top Cut. Yep, Top Cut. Here we have here. And here we have the top 16 decks, okay? This is the second most recent one, right? First is Edward. We got Newgate, Zoro, Newgate, Luffy, Law, Kinemon, Zoro, Newgate, Tofi, Newgate, Zoro, Law, Zoro, Newgate. This top 16 only had one Kinemon. If you still think Kinemon is the best deck in the format off of one result, that's like kind of crazy, right? Like things happen all the time, right? But the thing is, Kinemon is like such a popular deck too. So many people run that deck. You would imagine, you know, it would see more toppings, right? You would see more results. You're thinking to yourself, it's just one tournament, Wizard. Relax. Okay, let's look at the 26th one. Okay, this is March 26th. Okay, it's 2 days. It's technically 2 days ago from me filming this, right? The most recent. Out of top 16, we have Whitebeard, Luffy, Ivankov, Whitebeard, Law, Zoro, Dofi. That's freaking cool. Whitebeard, Kid, Zoro, Smoker, Kinemon, 16th. This has similar placings as Smoker. Out of the top 16, there's only one Kinemon. So the past 32 decks, the two top 16s that just happened, there's only been 2 Kinemon decks. For it to be the best deck in the format, there's no way, right? And I'm just saying the deck is overrated for where I put it, right? A lot of people put it second best, third best, but even then, y'all, I mean, come on. I mean, so here's the thing too. In practice, you know, people have been telling me, a lot of people that I've been playing, you know, early on, it's super strong, okay? You have the Okiku play, you have the Yamato play, there's a ton of different routes you can go to, which is super cool. And then toward the end, you're just kind of like waiting for Odin to come out. It's really about it, right? The Odin, some people run Kid, you know, it's okay, right? Now, if you look, so this is Eggman's channel, his website. So he has the 2 regionals right here, and this is like this local that he has, which is a little less relevant because, you know, obviously we're looking for big tournaments. So PPG had a regionals on the 21st, on the 20th, and then there was the Carter one. So 3 big tournaments back to back. And if you look here, obviously the beginning ones, Kinemon's doing great, right? So if you look at the first one here, out of the top 16, 5 were Kinemon. That's a good amount. That's a really good amount. And that's awesome, you know? But I feel like as the meta is developing, I feel like Kinemon is going to do less and less good. Like it's not going to do as good as the meta develops. And I just really, really believe that. You know, so I just think that there are so many other decks right now that are a bit more efficient in what they do, which is kind of crazy because it costs 1 less when you play a card, right? But you have to meet the condition of having 2 on the board. You know, things like that. I just feel like Whitebeard is a menace. Whitebeard and Zoro, those decks are insane right now. And when you compare those 2 to Kinemon, I just don't think Kinemon can compete. I really don't. Even Law's freaking good right now. Law's super good. And yeah, I wanted to make this video pretty short, pretty sweet. And more importantly, I want a conversation to be made. Am I alone in this? Am I crazy? Maybe, probably. You guys let me know in the comment section below what you really think. And let me know what you think this tier list, look at this tier list. So many things have changed since then. All right. I had Magellan at Garbodor. I was completely wrong. I'm the first one admitted. Where's the apology form? I'm ready to sign. I'm sorry, Magellan. So I'm definitely ready, you know, to talk about this. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Where does Kinemon sit in your tier list, right? Is he overrated? By no means am I saying he's not good. He's freaking good, okay? But I'm just saying he just doesn't stand up to the top 3. Whitebeard, Zoro, and Law. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. And stay tuned because I have a ton of new OP02 content coming out soon. See ya!